You were used to crack from a young age. You're known as like the guy that figured out the mix.
I went through the trials of playing on the stove with Pyrex, the glass.
So you become the hood chef.
Yeah, I was cooking for like 3 other people. I'd have been around Jeezy, and he had 20 bricks of sauce inside the crib, and we just in the kitchen and that motherfucker just going crazy.
You're like the Anthony Bourdain of
at the time,
cooking coke. Did it really get that deep? People getting tortured for their product?
Yeah. I just was turning the radio like this, and while I was turning that radio, a bullet just shot straight through my head.
Did you have the stomach for the murder game?
I had a stomach for everything. I understood it because I was in the street.
This is Pretty Tony, one of the most prolific cocaine dealers in the history of Virginia. He grew up with rap legends Pusha T and Malice from the Clipse and was close friends with Pharrell Williams before his fame. His epic story takes us from the trap house to the Playboy Mansion to the hospital where he nearly died after being shot twice in the face. A Virginia street legend like no other, Pretty Tony, right here on The Connect with Johnny Mitchell. All right, it's Pretty Tony. Real quick before we get going, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do me a favor and just quickly hit that subscribe button and turn on the alert bell. And if you love this conversation, feel free to like it and leave a comment. It helps get it out to so many more people. Let's make Tony go viral, you guys. And then, of course, you can always get these episodes ad-free and uncensored over at the Patreon. All right, let's get into it. You're going to love it. Pretty Tony.
Yeah, I was listening to the Clipse to get inspired for this, and I heard the famous hook in Virginia where ain't shit to do but cook.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to the cook.
That came like when he that song, right? Yeah, the ain't shit to do but cook. That's what that is, straight cooking food. But that came from around the time when my cousin Shampoo was around.
Uh-huh. We miss you, Shampoo, and your Grams too.
Yeah.
And Shampoo is your first cousin?
Yeah, he's my close cousin, like very close second cousin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and he ended up getting murdered.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Yeah. We'll get to that. But really, you have this unsung claim to fame when it comes to the street and in Virginia and the street game and the dope game. And I don't even like to call it the street game because dudes from Virginia were getting real kingpin money from that era.
You remember back when they made that Paid in Full movie? And
of course.
That's how Virginia was. It was just like that. Because all the New York, everybody from New York, like all the crews came down to Virginia to get money.
Converged on it.
Yeah.
And that's because the price is so much higher.
Yeah, you bring it down there, you get it. Yeah, you know how that go.
And less competition? Or is the competition still fierce like it would be in
just
Harlem?
Money out there. Nobody worried about that type stuff back then. Like everybody in the crews had $100,000 money. Like everybody cruised. Like it was just everybody had money in the street.
And you're from the 90s. You're not like an original crack boy. Like you're from second generation.
I was from the time when they had came around with all that jump out and like that, like that task force. Because it was a time when we could walk around with in our pockets and they couldn't touch you.
Right.
Until I remember the first time when they came out with that task force and police our neighborhood's like one way in, one way out. They came across the interstates, everything blocked.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean like the phenomena of like crack first, blew up in the 80s in the big cities, Harlem, Los Angeles. But it seems like you and the Pharrell, Clipse, Pusha, Tony era, Jeezy era was the 90s. Like it seems like it took a while for base cocaine to blow up in your area.
Because
you're not that old.
No,
like you're not,
I'm 51.
Yeah, so you're from the 70s, grew up in the 80s, got on in the late 80s, 90s.
Yeah, I went through my era of just somebody gave me like packages, like 1,000, 20s cut up, bring back 600, keep 400.
Right.
It was a time I didn't see weight. I didn't know nobody had weight.
Yeah.
So we was getting it the way we got it.
Right.
So,
So you're getting middleman.
Right.
Now, why is Virginia...
Middleman. I had my cousin, same last name. He the one made our last name crazy in the streets. But my cousin, when I was in junior high, he was giving it to everybody around me, but he wouldn't give me nothing. Because my pops told him, don't mess with me like that.
Right.
And I had to get work from the little dude that he was giving it to.
So
and I'm just cutting.
Double middleman,
That's how I came in, started off.
In junior high?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're
I jumped off the porch earlier. I was
Crazy.
getting beatings and all kind of
For real.
because my pops had worked for the city, and I ain't know all the city people buying drugs, and all his friends was coming and seeing me on the corners.
Wow.
Yeah,
City workers.
Yeah,
And you're serving them. This
yeah.
little kid.
So, yeah, but everybody in my neighborhood, right? Say we're little kids, but everybody it could be like 30 people outside. Everybody gonna make like $1,000 a night selling 20s.
In the 80s.
In the 80s.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
it was like very beginning 90s.
Yeah. But I mean, it's an insane amount of money for a 13-year-old.
Yeah. So they couldn't stop me.
Yeah, no. Wow. So your family, you're from like a working family. Your pops is in the picture, but there's just too much money. I mean, it doesn't matter if you come from a good family, you know?
My pops was treacherous though. Like I learned that early. Like I knew stuff he had did. Like he had owed some people some money or something. And the dude kept coming to our house, knocking on the door. And my mom, told him somebody keep coming to the house. He thinking, they're gonna do something to the family or whatever. He called the dude like, I got your money. And went and met up with him, hit him, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, so
Yeah.
pops was into some
Right. So, like, even when I was young, I was always scared, like, my friends give him something, friend him something, anything like that. I felt like, don't mess with my pop. They didn't know the nigga kill you feel me? Yeah.
Well, those old school cats all hustled on the side but had jobs.
Yeah, but my pops was so cool. He was so cool that Pusha, everybody go pick him up by himself. Mm-hmm. But when he died, I just found out that everything Shampoo did, he did with him. Like, when Shampoo snatched somebody up, my pops was snatching him up for him.
So you think your pops had bodies on him?
Yeah, I know he did. No, I know he did. I'm telling him, like, I know he did. That's what I'm telling you. Like yeah.
And then he was also
Like, that dude never came to our house no more.
and he was also a city worker. Like he worked for like the
But I used
electrical
to,
company
like,
or something.
I'd be around some of his peoples, like his older friends, and they used to tell me stories about him and stuff.
Wow.
It's like when his younger age and stuff. So he was always playing with that gun.
Yeah. Okay. So you got gangsters in your family, and
Yeah.
then obviously your cousin Shampoo, and Shampoo was older than you.
Shampoo was probably like 3 years older than me, probably.
Okay. So what kind of influence did he have, like when you were in junior high, just getting off the porch?
When I was young, he was that cousin that always kept going to boys' home and stuff like that. You know how the family be like bad kids. He was that cousin. So I always looked at him like he was different. But when he came home and we ain't see each other in like years, and we met each other at McDonald's, it was like, wow,
Yeah, you guys locked in.
Yeah, I was straight locked in from that day.
Yeah.
And never, yeah.
Yeah. Virginia, I mean, you guys had some real murderers. Like it's almost like the South in that way.
Well, yeah, we had some real murderers, so yeah. But I know the ones though, you feel me? And Shampoo was the ones, you feel me? Like, I know the ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
People play with them guns. I grew up, like, even when we was growing up, like, it was little guys around me that we was all friends. You don't know who's a killer yet, so we didn't get taught this and that. We learned by watch as time went,
Right.
and learning who the killers are.
Right.
So I've been around them since they first took them first shots, and then start hearing short. You know what I mean? And it just kept going.
Did that blow your mind? Where you're like,
Well,
wow,
no,
this
because
dude
I just
is-
felt like they were my friends. I don't know, like I got a homeboy. I don't want to put him out there, but he in school you can joke him. When we was younger, he blink a lot and stuff, right? You can joke him. It's something he do. You feel me?
Yeah, as that
So,
twitch.
Yeah, so you could joke him, but nowadays you ain't joking at a kid.
Sure. Well, he was a bully.
Yeah,
he was
it ain't-
bullied.
Yeah,
He's
it ain't
traumatized.
It ain't going
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the ones. I was outside with the ones. The ones respected me though. Like, they was my people. A lot of them was my cousins though. My cousin Boo Bang got 164 years. He was like old dog in the streets.
Cheeseburgers.
Mm-hmm.
So you were used to crack from a young age.
Yeah,
Okay.
at a young age. I never so soft. I couldn't. I didn't. I know how to cook. I'm not gonna give you no. I'm gonna touch that shit, make it something. See, if I cook something, right? Say if I had an onion or something, right? and I doubled it. If I front both of them out, if somebody do a loss, I don't want the loss, but if somebody take a loss, I'll still get my money back. You feel me?
Well, you're known as like the guy that figured out the mix, the bomb mix.
Yes, yeah.
That made your profit just go crazy.
I was showed how to cook at a very young age, and at the time when people ain't know it was going on, so they probably thinking when you getting it hard like that, it's just coming like that. They don't know you actually know how to touch it. Yeah. So they're thinking I'm getting it like that. You feel me?
But if you're already getting crack, right? If you're already getting hard, what made your shit different? What made your mix different?
Because see, I went through the trials of playing on the stove with the Pyrex, the glass, and one time I had the stove up too high, and that shit just to baby little pieces with my work and going to the burning up. So
is that when the pot breaks? Is that what that refers to? Turning it up too high?
That heat is all about that heat. And I start thinking to myself, like, if I'm gonna cook for somebody else, I don't want to cook in no glass and the shit break. And I'm starting like, okay, that's Pyrex. Okay, you could cook in there in the oven. Well, why not use the tin? The one you make biscuits in, the tin, you know what I mean?
Like a pan, like a biscuit pan.
And I started using the big tin, and ain't no busting going on with that. It's melted the same way and everything, you feel me? I knew it wasn't gonna go nowhere now.
Right.
Look how much heat I put on it.
Okay, so then how did you start? How much weight did you start with when you started cooking like that?
Probably like 4.5 and, small stuff. Small stuff.
But that's a good margin, though.
Yeah, it's a great margin.
So how much do you bring back after 4.5 ounces of soft? How much crack does that make?
Well, and the way I cook, you could have had it up. Like, it could have been bad work. I'm still going to bring you back what I said. You feel what I'm saying? You know how some people cooking, they be like, oh, I lost out. Up. No, I'm going to still make it right. Long to cook good.
Right, but is 4.5 of soft cooking 4.5 of hard, or is it taking 4.5 and making?
Man,
8?
If you gave me 4.5 of hard that was grade A, I can melt it back down to 4.5 on top of it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So you melt the crack down,
right? It don't go nowhere in that tin.
Yeah, you're like a scientist,
right?
Dude.
I over time trying. But yeah, it ain't going nowhere.
You were in the science fair in school.
It ain't matter what it was. I'm gonna put something on it.
Okay, so you could melt down 4.5 or take 4.5 and double it.
Right.
Okay. And there you go.
Now,
There's
if
the
it's a
double.
drought, I could triple it. It's still gonna be the same hardness. You ain't gonna be able to know it's in there till you let you. You know what I mean?
Were Coke droughts more common in a place like Virginia than like New York?
It hit a lot, mainly around like Christmas time and stuff like that. All the,
You know why?
Yeah,
because the Colombians take 2 weeks off.
Oh no, I never knew that.
For holidays. No, seriously, we've talked to so many people on this podcast that have said the same thing. They were like, why does it dry up around December? It's because the Colombians, and to an extent the Mexicans, they're all about the Christmas holiday. So they just take it off. They do the books. They do the accounting. Yeah. So that probably, causes a shortage. Now, you're 13, 14, 15. Your crew is like a mix of killers, good dudes like you.
Yeah, but
artists like Pharrell.
Right, you don't know who's the killers yet. Even if they hit somebody one time, I done seen patterns. I've seen the patterns, and you'll know which one don't f with him. He gonna shoot. He gonna pull that trigger. You feel me?
Now, is it hard to keep a secret? Like, kids just gossip. Like when you're 15 and you got a body on you, like, don't you want to go tell somebody? Or is it,
well, when you're young, we ran with our neighborhood, so we won't talking outside our neighborhoods like that.
Right.
And way back then, that code kind of still was strong.
Yeah.
Of that talking.
So when did you meet Pharrell? You grew up with Pharrell Williams.
Met Pharrell probably like early 90s, 91, 92.
Okay. In high school?
No, he went to Princess Anne. I went to Green Run. I don't know how. No internet, no Facebook, no nothing. But some kind of way, I was like popular, like all schools. I don't know how. You feel me? Like my name just wrong. Like I probably was one of the first guys in Virginia Beach because people from Norfolk, Portsmouth, they looked at Virginia Beach. People like, get families up there a little bit. Probably be a little soft or whatever.
Right.
I was the first one in Virginia Beach probably to be able to go everywhere and deal with everybody.
Interesting.
And to make it that they knew it was real ones out there.
Right. Oh, so Virginia Beach was known as more affluent than
Yeah,
Norfolk.
like you go to any city. That's the good part of the city.
Right.
By the water, the
Yeah, you're right on the
people
beach. Yeah, but you made it gangster. There's a gangster element to Virginia Beach.
There you go. I'm not the only gangster out in Virginia Beach, but I'm the one that flowed and went around all the other people and they took into me. Everybody else probably stayed in the neighborhoods and just did what they did around the area, I was kind of worldly.
Now, was that because of drug dealing or people just liked your personality?
That too, but yeah, the drug dealing, I went kind of hard in the streets too. Like even the people that like don't judge me for my past because I don't live there no more.
Bro,
but
bro,
the
if our
nigga that
audience-
was taking money, all that type.
Have you seen this show?
Yeah. I knew. Okay, say if you came to me and said, man, somebody broke in my house the other day. They cut my ADT. Da 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 da. I knew which crew did it. That's how connected I was in the street. And I call them and they'd be like, yeah, I hit for, you feel me? But the people I dealt with, they didn't take no 5,000 out like that. They brick a heroin like that. You feel me? They went for the big money.
Okay, so you knew rip-off crews, robbery crews.
What? I knew all of them.
Tell us about that. How are they hitting licks? How are they hitting licks?
Man, let me tell you something amazing, right? My cousin Shampoo, and rest in peace, but Shampoo, like, he would come to us and he would never tell us he killed nobody. So anybody in the streets be like, oh, Pooh told me he murdered, da-da-da-da-da. He beat 3 murders. Wow. But if somebody come to you be like, Pooh told me, it's a lie. I'm close to him. He would never tell nobody he murdered nobody. You feel me? He might come and be like, somebody shot my car up 11 times last night and they wake up in the morning and he dead and they want to blame it on me. That's how he talk. You feel me? That's the most he'll do though.
He's a psycho.
Oh, nah, he was cool as a bitch.
Sounds like Lenny from Mice and Men.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
But one time, right, it was these New York guys came in Virginia, and I was at Pooh had told them he had a sale for 6 bricks. He had this little Honda Accord he used to drive around and work in his Benz. He'd drive the Honda Accord around, so he had the dude with him, so they feel cool. We're gonna make the pluck at the mall. So the dudes don't want to be seen though. So he leave the dudes in the car, walk through the malls, good to meet the person to buy the 6 joints. He go hop in the car with my sister, baby daddy, through another exit and drive off, leave him with the Honda Accord, call him. Don't worry about looking for me, I'm looking for you. Get out my town. No, he went hard like that, bro. Real.
Just like, hey, you got a problem? Come and see me.
Yeah.
I just took you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they was like on some old crazy, like, just give us 2 back. You know what I mean? Trying to get something. They must owe somebody some money or something. But at the same time, my sister baby daddy that picked him up through the other door, he got some work from him too, like a bird or something. My sister sliced him up with a razor blade, made it look like somebody broke in the crib, tied him up, did him in. Yeah, so both of them got him at the same time.
Wow. Your sister's kind of crazy too.
Yeah, Pooh used to take money.
Now, you talk about breaking in, cutting people's alarms and shit like that. How are you so tapped in? I mean, look, there was so much drug money in the street that, ripping people off was a whole business in itself.
No, yeah, but you can't do it now. Got doorbell.
Oh yeah, the Ring cameras. Yeah,
it ain't going down like we was doing it back then. Because
how were you guys doing it back then?
Bro, I was with that would actually dress up. You know what I'm saying? Come knock at your door. If I got a clipboard, you feel me? Hold down, like for real. I knew that if people got tortured, I knew which crew did that. I knew which crew cut because everybody ain't had the same skills.
Right.
But at the same time, everybody respected me. You feel me? I'm talking about all these crews respected me. I done did something with all of them. Even as a crew with just all New York dudes. I didn't grow up with them, but they respect me. I was at Tim Montgomery house one night. Gold medalist. I was at Tim Montgomery house, right?
Yes.
Him and Shampoo was like this. All Pooh cars and stuff was in Tim's name. Like they was like this. Well, he was like his muscle. Pooh was. And I'm at Tim's house one night, and I'm standing in front. I get a call the next day from the New York crew, and they like, yo, we was ready to come in that bitch last night. We saw you standing in front with that. He told me the same clothes I had on and everything, you feel me? And I'm in my mind like, because if I was in there, they had, you know,
Right.
I know what they do. You feel what I'm saying? And what's so crazy, Tim had just got like 10 bricks of heroin that night. So if they had hit, they would have
Tim Montgomery
Yeah.
was moving heroin like that?
What?
Holy
Stop.
whoa. Well, I mean, excuse me for being surprised that a gold medalist had 10,000 grams of smack on him.
But yeah, you know, Tim just got out from his little case and stuff. You know, him and Jeezy own Encore together.
Okay. Wow, you Virginia really were some crazy bastards.
You guys, it's my favorite weekend of the year. And if you're firing on action like I am, you got to do it with our partners, PrizePicks. You guys know PrizePicks if you love this show by now. PrizePicks, it's just you versus the statistics. That's all. So you just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. Now check it out. PrizePicks has a special max discount for the big game live on the app now. You just need Drake May to get 1 passing yard. 1 passing yard to get the max discount. Just add another player to your lineup, and if your pick hits, you cash in. Couldn't be simpler. They are giving money away this Sunday. Download the PrizePicks app today and use my code CONNECT, CONNECT, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Once again, that's code CONNECT to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right.
Now, why do you think, and I hate to sound like such a dork, but I really am a big Clipse fan. Trust there's hate here for out-of-towners who think that they gonna move weight here. Do you think
Well, I mean,
would you guys work with New York, or were you basically just taking people for their
nothing against no New York people. A lot of Virginia people might do, but I don't. Like, even growing up, when I was getting that work, I was talking about the little. It was all coming from New York. You feel me?
Right.
And I wasn't the one to beat you over your money, so I could get anything.
Right. So, but did it really get that deep? People getting tortured for their product? And
Yeah. Yeah.
for real?
Yeah.
Wow. And you guys are still teenagers, early 20s?
Yeah. Early 20s.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Early 20s, 24, shit like that age. I mean, I don't know where to go with it. Like, let's. I could keep getting you little stories. You feel me? I don't want to. Okay, look, I got a cousin, right? Crisis. He I ain't gonna say he rich or nothing, but he get money in the street. He do what he do, but he play with that pistol. He say if they get up, and I live in this city, there goes another city, go to a crackhead lady house, knock on the door. It might be a little in there selling something small. They gonna tie them two up and make him call his connect. When his connect come there, he gonna tie that up and make him call his connect. So it goes up the ladder until you can get far as you can go. I'd have seen it done, bro.
It's kind of brilliant.
It's different.
Yeah. No, it's a different way to move for sure. That's pretty intense. And is any cartel, is this just black guys, or did you guys have Dominicans or Colombians in the mix? Any cartel presence? Because this is stuff that like Mexican cartels do to each other, and you're young African Americans from the same community. It's pretty grimy.
That's kind of like, in my mind, I feel like I really couldn't tell you why, like certain people like Pharrell or Pusha, because Pusha used to play with us. You feel me? He didn't tell me he played. You know,
he had birds for sure.
I couldn't tell you why, but at the time when that music stuff grow, their money's coming in, and I still connected to all these. You feel me? But I would never do nothing or let nothing happen to them. Like, they're my family. I had love for them. You feel me?
Now, did you know the Clipse not twins, but did you know Malice and Pusha from a young age, the same time as Pharrell, or when did they come into the mix?
Pharrell very early.
Okay.
Around 91, 92. Pusha probably like 97.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're already dope boys by the time you meet them.
Yeah, Pusha was hustling when I met him.
Okay. Yeah. But I think you helped put him on. I think you used to cook for him, right?
He couldn't do it at his family house. He did that at my family. He had a song that said grandmas and aunts primary holders. That was my grandma and aunt that we used to keep all our work at the crib. You feel me?
Yeah. So he's from a pretty good family.
Yeah, he is.
Pusha.
And Malice, he's different, bro. I f with Malice. He got a good heart.
Yeah.
He's just different. He's like, he's a family. He about his family.
Yeah. Well, he quit the music for a while because he thought it glorified, which it does, of course, glorified all of these negative things.
Yeah.
Which I respected. I mean, I missed it, but I missed the duo, and they just dropped an album last year that's pretty good. So they're kind of back.
They up for 5 Grammys.
Yeah. So did you see that? So let's talk about Pharrell first. At a very young age, the whole neighborhood saw how talented this dude was.
Right.
Like you guys saw pretty quick. I mean, by 15, he made that joint for Teddy Riley.
I was before the Teddy Riley stuff too, though. But I'm trying to think like what made me feel like, oh, we're gonna make it. I don't know. But it was just probably God.
It was in the air.
Yeah, it was in the air, but it wasn't in the air so much of a record deal and stuff like that, though.
Right. It was
before
just
the Chad, because we was going to Chad basement and hanging at GNU crib, and
But you guys knew enough. You felt it where you're like,
I knew he had something.
We can't let this dude fall deep into the streets like us because he's not like us.
I don't even think Pharrell would have fell deep in the streets for real.
Because he's not like that.
He hung around with everything, and he went to all the clubs. He won't like shadow from, but I don't think he would. He wasn't drinking, doing drugs, none of that type stuff. You feel me?
Did he even have a pistol on him?
Nah, but his brother was in the street. 8-Ball.
Okay.
His brother was in the street.
Okay.
Like for real.
So he just hung around all of these drug dealers, and he was well liked.
That was the most me at that early age. All that extra shit came around from me bringing around, me knowing this person, that person. They just coming around now. You feel me?
Yeah. What about the Clipse? Did you see when you first met Pusha? I mean, I'm sure they were already making music. Did you guys look at them like, oh yeah, they're next up? If they can survive the street, like they're gonna pop.
And not just to say it because they're my friends or my childhood friends or whatever, but I really knew they was next. They had it.
They had it.
Yeah.
They're one of the only crews, Pusha specifically, where they really lived what they rap about.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not putting anybody's business out there. The statutes are already up. How much would you cook for Pusha? How much weight was he really juggling?
I'm saying I didn't really cook too much of his work. Like I can actually sit here and tell you, like he probably came to my grandma, but he did his own stirrup twirling. You feel me?
Right. Well, how many bricks were you holding for him?
I couldn't really say that.
Nice, dude.
I couldn't really say that.
Nice. You're a good friend.
Yeah. I'm a good friend. But nah, I couldn't really say that though, like for real though.
All right. Just like that.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. It really pisses me off.
I know. I see it in your face.
Well, what the are we going to talk about? No, I'm just kidding. There's plenty to talk about. So, did you finish high school?
Yeah. I got my GED.
Okay. Had you caught a case as a juvenile?
No, I have no felonies. Wow. But let me tell you something about the drug game. You're going to feel one or the other. You're going to feel one or the other. You ain't just going to escape it.
No, obviously. And you didn't escape it, as we're going to find out. Now, when did you actually learn, like elevate from, just getting hit off with packs that were already cooked up? Ready Rock. When did you learn? What age did you learn the mix and start to wholesale weight?
I was like Autumn, young and dumb, because I knew I always could get food, so I can make the money, spend it, get more food, whoop, 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 until I had this dude we called the Meat Man. One day the Meat Man, my mama let the Meat Man come to my house too. One day the Meat Man came over, she like, da-da-da-da. And I told him let him upstairs. He came in my room. He opened the door. And I'm laying down. And he was like, bro, I want you to flip something for me. This a crackhead. I mean, a full-fledged crackhead. But he go steal meats out the store to trade for crack.
Okay.
So I keep our freezer full. So peep game, this just opened his jacket. And $26 falls on the floor. He had like the 5,000, had the 5,000 on it, da-da-da. He wanted me to flip the 26 grand.
Right.
So in my mind, that's where I get this money from. I don't give a
right.
Give me the money.
He wanted you to invest it, put it to work.
Put it to work.
Okay. So what'd you do?
Yeah, that started a new era, new world.
Go into it. What'd you do?
And, well, I don't know. I told you, I don't know who got that solid shit. I'm gonna tell you some weird shit, bro. I don't know who got the solid shit. I don't know where to get a bird from and da-da-da-da. I'm young, you feel me? But I'm gonna find it. I go to New York with my friend. Bro, I don't, everybody say, go to New York, you can't just go to New York and find no drugs like that, you feel me?
No.
Bro, I did some weird shit. I went to the Trump Towers. White people sitting in there, everything, asking for, and I got it.
Hold on.
I got it.
Hold on.
I don't know, that's what is weird. I got it.
You got $26,000 on you. You're how old? 18?
No, I was probably like 16.
You went to the Trump Towers in Manhattan.
And I swear everybody in there was with this band too. It seemed like the old people watching the newspaper, everything. They're sitting watching us for a while. He left us sitting for like 30 minutes.
Oh, you went there
And a white man.
asking for a plug?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, so we was young and dumb. But I found it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's how much coke was in.
Yeah, I found
it
it.
was.
That's the weird shit. I came back and I didn't, I'm not a weight seller yet. So I'm gonna get my own, but we're gonna break this whole bitch down.
You got a key? You got a whole one?
Yeah, I got a whole one.
How much was it?
I think I paid like 20 something. Like whatever I paid, I didn't go back to him again.
Right.
Because I figured out shit after I got with a Jamaican dude. But the whole
okay.
thing, we broke that bitch down though.
All right.
You see, I'm not a weight seller yet. So I don't give how long it take. We're gonna rock this shit. You feel me? I just had the big shit.
And you doubled your money?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So now you're on.
Yeah, but I still don't know how to cook yet though.
Okay.
I ain't bumping to my homeboy K yet.
Okay, so you were just like basically selling cocaine.
Right.
You took that key and then just made like little dimes, 10s, 20s, whatever.
I got somebody to cook it for me then.
Okay, so you had to get somebody else to do it. I gotcha. Wow. That's insane. So you got it from like a corporate white guy.
Yeah.
At the Trump Tower.
Yeah.
That
it's just
times
me
have
thinking
changed.
about it now. It's like crazy. You feel me? Just
Crazy.
to go do some dumb shit like that. Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
So wow, now young Tony's you got the weight. You got the juice.
Yeah. Got the juice. I'm coming up a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm different.
Yeah.
So at this time, when I got that little stain, that little change, I bumped into K.
Who's K?
K is my homeboy. Like, he was a guy that was with me when I got into my situation, but he passed away. Rest in peace, Kevin.
And he was your homeboy from the neighborhood?
Nah, he was from Norfolk.
Okay.
They look at us a little softer, but he was
Right.
from Norfolk. Really, K was my way into that whole Norfolk world. And I met him through the music shit because he was Mike Etheridge manager, and him and Pharrell used to be in a group together.
Oh, he was an artist.
Mike was an artist.
Okay.
He went solo out of Pharrell them group. He was with Pharrell them the whole entire time. He just, when he got with Teddy, Teddy's like, I need you to go solo. Pulled him, got him a deal with Capitol Records.
Oh, damn.
Mike had the money first, the crib.
Damn. Bad move.
Yeah.
Didn't work out so well long term. But so Kay was managing that guy.
Yeah.
Now, was he primarily, and I noticed there's a lot of crossover in that era with music managers who are also selling drugs in a big way, like Jeezy, for
Oh,
example.
you know, K had it.
K had it?
Yeah, K had it. And he was young as a bitch.
Right.
Yeah, it was so crazy to me, like, you know, I knew what we was doing in the street in Virginia Beach, so you come around some other young guys that's doing it, you know, you just, oh, we all get money, da-da-da. Nah, his money was different. K, like, when I first met him, he was, like, in a rental car, so I didn't know what he really had or whatever, you know. We just blend, cool, got the bitches, with the bitches, you feel me? And he used to come pick me up and stuff, and we just vibing there, like, yo, bro, tomorrow I get my car, to shot tomorrow, woo, woo, woo. But he had a car, the Infinity, but it just came out that year, like my spaceship, you feel me? And then he had gold Adonises on it. Pele jacket was cream with gold studs, you know, it was different, you feel me?
Yeah.
And this way back in you know what I mean? I got shot in 95, so this way before that.
Right. So did you let him know that you now had brick money?
No, he was you know, people that hustle, bro, you watch each other, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just as well as with him. I'm like, bro, I need to get with you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you got. I didn't know what he had at the time or whatever, but yeah.
What was his secret? Did he have the plug? Did he have like a New York plug?
He was messing with people it's people in our town that could feed you, bro.
Really?
Shampoo had plugs in our town, you feel me?
And still give you that price that you need to like really, you know, get customers?
Probably not that, but if you don't know no better, you're going to take that thinking that's what it is, you feel me?
Yeah, but you're going to New York and you're getting it to where you could feed the other dealers.
Yeah, but if you're getting it from home, it was a time when they just throw it to you. You get it fronted, you feel me?
Right. And they take a point or two.
Yeah, you get that shit fronted.
Right.
And then like getting it fronted.
That's dangerous though. If you fuck it up.
You ain't thinking about it up though.
Yeah. Yeah.
At all. You ain't thinking about it. You gotta know how to move.
Mm-hmm.
You can't let everybody know where your shit at and shit. Somebody gonna come back and get it. If you know how to move, you know, you can survive with it.
Did your grandmother know you were stashing work at her house?
No. Shit, no. But see, my aunt is handicapped, so I knew she didn't leave the house. You feel me?
Right.
So I know it's always watched.
Sure.
You feel me?
Yeah. That's a good move. You put it under a wheelchair.
Yeah, it's always watched.
How much weight would you keep at your granny's house?
Shit, everything.
How much is that? I need specifics out of you.
I mean, at the time, probably like a bird or whatever.
Okay.
But anything I had, I kept it there though. Because I was always scared, like somebody can come in my house, tie my mama up or something like that, you feel me?
Right.
So I try to get away as far as possible from that type of stuff.
Right.
I understood it because I was in the street. I understood how it moved and how people think. I was on the other side of that fence, you feel me?
Right.
They didn't know it.
So when you made your second trip, you sold out this brick that you got, and then you go back. You found a Jamaican plug, you said?
Yeah, one of my people's family members.
Up in New York.
And when I got it was like what made me leave him alone was I thought that he gave me some bad stuff one time, like it melted or some shit. But really, my somebody else, my sister baby daddy, swapped some shit out. He knew where my stash was at, and swapped some shit out of there. So it made me. I just stopped messing with him. Then some kind of way, I just, I started dealing with K.
So K was your plug.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was your plug, and he taught you how to cook.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us a secret. I'm sure a couple of cooks watching this are going to appreciate it. How do you cook crack, dude? How do you mix it and make sure it cooks in a whole ass baking pan?
Shit, I didn't use water. If I use water, I'm gonna use it like it's butter, like just to wet the pan, because that's all the Coke need is a little baby drop of water to start doing that foaming shit. Right. Once it do that, it just start melting into liquid. Right. Yeah, and that's all I did. So I ain't had to worry about. I'm not putting no water in. So whatever I'm putting in there is staying and going in there.
I see. So you're just lining the bottom of the pan with water.
Nah, not even a lot of water. Probably I'm talking about like, you're talking about for real, just for it to just.
Like your finger drops.
I just need a little bit of the Coke to do that foamy shit.
Right.
Once you do that little bubbly foamy shit, the bottom of it's gonna start melting. And once that melt, it just do a little chain reaction with all the rest of it.
Okay, so you're just using those drops of water to make the chemicals that you're mixing it with absorb. So it'll mix up and then lock up. What cut do you put in there?
I was using
Just baking soda?
baking soda.
It's that simple.
Simple, real simple. Because simple, weighing it up.
And then if you want to make a good batch, you want to make good crack.
You gotta stay there and just keep stirring it. You know, make sure it blend into there real good. You can't let it set.
How many grams of baking soda for every
Man,
gram?
if I was
every
cooking,
gram of cocaine.
Well, whatever they wanted in it. Say if I had a brick or whatever they wanted in it, I'm gonna put the same amount. I'm gonna have it, and I might not put it all in there at one time. So I'm gonna have it while it's melting. Like some of it, I'm gonna just keep dumping more as it's melting. But I gotta keep stirring it because you know the shit get hard quick.
Right.
So I keep stirring it, and then I keep dumping it till I get it all in there, and then I just keep stirring it like this until it get real creamy or whatever. And then it'll just start locking up right in my face and turn into a big sheet.
And this is a stovetop, obviously.
I'm not doing it in the oven.
Obviously, you can't get
I
you
heard people
can't
doing
stir.
microwave, all kind of shit, but no, I don't understand because how y'all stirring it up. You feel me?
And then, so your customers, we're jumping ahead a little bit, but when your customers would say, hey, here's a key, here's 36 ounces, bring me back 45, and then you would put on however much baking soda that took to be able to bring back 45 of crack.
Right.
So give us an example. How do you make, how much baking soda is required to bring back 9 extra ounces off of a brick? Like if you got 36 ounces of soft, how much baking soda do you need to make 45 ounces of hard?
Shit, the same amount, whatever that weighs, that gotta weigh. Both of them gotta weigh the exact same.
What the hell are you talking about?
The Coke.
I don't get it.
Okay, say if you got, like I say, if you got an ounce, right? 28 grams.
Yeah.
This got to be 28 grams.
Got it. Okay.
You feel me?
Literally, just 1 to 1.
Right, 1 to 1. But you just don't put it all in there at the first time.
I see. So you
put a little bit first, let it, when it melts, then start throwing it in there.
Perfect. So, but essentially, you're just, all you got to do is weigh out, 9 ounces, bring me back 9 ounces of baking soda.
There you go.
And then you separate it.
Separate it. If I was cruddy, I could, because I don't let them in the kitchen with me. They sit in the living room. As long as I give them back what they're asking for. So if I was cruddy, I could take 2 ounces of powder and just throw it in the cabinet and put an extra 2 ounces of bake on it. How would you know?
Of course not. You wouldn't. So that became your primary source of income? Was cooking for other people?
It was, I was cooking for like 3 other people. It was a time, like a whole year and a half, I didn't have to buy Coke because I'm keep cooking is back to back.
Right.
For these, you know what I mean?
And then you were paid in cocaine too, right?
And I just ship it out to my folks.
Oh, what a good deal.
It was a great deal.
And you seem passionate about this.
Yeah. Now, it was somebody else on Newport News side that used to cook too. We used to talk about, I cook with a fork. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna go through the hose, my butter knife. You know what I mean?
So you started with a butter knife?
Yeah, so, that's how I stir my butter knife. I ain't gonna use a fork. It's gonna make it look good.
Did you wear like an apron?
No, that's what he used to say he did. That's what's so funny. Like, we used to talk about shit like that.
But actually, did you cover your face up at all?
Nah.
You must have, were you getting
I
high?
don't think it was no high shit from that, bro. I ain't know nothing about that, but I don't think I was getting high from no shit like that.
Well, let's see. Were you sweating?
This ain't like no
You
heroin.
ever done cocaine?
Nah, never. So I got shot in my head, so I only can breathe out on one side of my shit real good. So I ain't gonna play with it, close that up. You feel me?
But I mean, as a kid, before you got shot, it was
It
was already a taboo. You don't touch this shit that we sell. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. That's one of the saddest things when a guy who's like
It
on
made me
in the
feel
game.
like that's why I question myself, like, why you never tried it or whatever. I know it's the shot. I'm glad, not to say I'm glad I got shot, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, well, I think one of the saddest things in the game is when a guy's on, he's killing it, and then he gets hooked on his own shit.
Yeah, I know of some. And some that I used to look up to, though, like,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, wow.
Damn. Yeah, that shit's crazy. So you're, so you become the hood chef. How much work are you cooking? What's the demand like? Your customers, like how much do you find yourself? How many bricks are you cooking every week?
I be like, I told you it was 3 different people, so they were knocking through their shit. Especially if it's a drought, the shit can go. So I know if it's a drought, I know you're coming right back. You feel me?
So this is like a full-time thing.
Yeah, they couldn't do it. They're in the living room.
Right. And how long does it take to cook one bird?
I don't know. Once that shit start melting like butter, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Like a couple of hours?
Nah, I don't really take that long.
Okay.
I don't really take that long. I say like an hour, I can have everything right.
So would you get a call or a page like, Tony, I need you. Like a hurry up.
Or I'll be warned ahead of time. I'll be out there tomorrow, you know. Mm-hmm. Like it'd be some people my sister might know or somebody like that. You know, she'll bring them to me.
Right. And what was your price? 4 ounces, 2 ounces?
4.5. So,
wow. It's just a big 8.
Yeah,
big 8. They call it. Okay.
I always knew I could touch it twice and turn it to a Nina.
Right.
Hard.
And so off of 4.5, what do you sell that for?
I'm still gonna sell mine for like a G a onion, an ounce.
Yeah. Okay. So you make 4.5 or 5 G's just for cooking up one brick. Right. And then how many bricks would you cook in a normal session? Would you cook multiple?
Well, shit. I sat with Jeezy one time. We cooked probably like 10. I'd have been around Jeezy and he had 20 bricks of sauce inside the crib, and we just in the kitchen just going crazy. Yeah.
Hitting it.
And imagine how much stuff be like on the outside of it.
Well, I was going to ask you that. The pan
it'd be like an ounce or 2 of just shit around outside the pan, the spoon and shit like that.
And is that stuff, can you sell that too, or is that garbage?
Hard. It's good. It's the same work. It just made a splash on something, you know?
Wow. I mean, this is the stuff of like rap songs. And you hear it from an outsider's perspective. Like I grew up listening to hip hop and I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way that people get paid everybody could cook their own crack. There's no hood chef. There's nobody cooking 20 bricks of soft powder into crack, but you're like,
yeah.
Today's episode is sponsored by Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. I use Rocket Money to keep track of all of my subscriptions. I'm subscribed to like everything in life, and I can't keep track of the money that goes out of my account every month, so I easily signed up with Rocket Money, and I get alerts whenever the subscriptions go off. I also use them to help cancel some unwanted subscriptions I had. These big companies make it impossible for you to get a hold of them and actually cancel your subscriptions. Rocket Money will do that for you. It's an unbelievable service, and it's a great way to not only track your spending, but organize your bills and help you save money every month. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/connect. Once again, that's rocketmoney.com/CONNECT. And one more time for good measure, rocketmoney.com/connect. Take control of your financial future, monitor your spending, cancel your subscriptions, and get that money.
Yeah.
Do you think rappers, I mean, obviously the Clipse got inspired from your business and your cooking and your swag, but do you think other artists got inspired by your life and used it in their own raps?
No, I really don't know too many other. You know, once I lock into a crew, that's my crew.
Yeah.
You know, even when I was growing up with drugs, like I wouldn't be caught up in a lot of people's crews because I don't want to get caught up in their indictments or something.
Yeah.
Like when I was Shampoo, that's my crew.
Yeah.
When I K, that's my crew. Mm-hmm. When they died, Jeezy, my crew. And the thing about Jeezy, K was his supplier too. You feel me? Mm. So once he died, Jeezy rose.
I see. Did Jeezy take Kevin K's plug after Kevin died, or he had his own?
Yeah, he had his own.
Who do you think was the biggest dealer out of all you guys? No. I'm talking about in
I'm talking about like throughout the time. Of
Jeezy.
Jeezy.
You think Jeezy? He was the biggest one.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that guy
Jeezy,
he was
hands
getting
down.
it every which way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
he
you
was
know, once
getting it
that
in from
music
Panama.
industry kicked in,
Crazy.
you around different people, you feel me?
Right.
Now, Shampoo was alive. And Shampoo was alive, it'd been a whole nother story.
Would he have robbed Jeezy?
Nah. Jeezy got food from Pusha.
Yeah. Wow. This is great. So you're making a lot of money.
Yeah.
You're making a lot of money.
Yeah, when Pharrell them was going to f***ing Jacob, buying jewelry and shit, I'm paying my own money out my pocket. All my
Right.
earrings and shit from Jacob.
Right. How was Pharrell? So were you cooking when Pharrell was growing his career? Like when did Pharrell? When did he blow
I
up?
didn't talk about none of this shit when I was around them either, though. You feel me?
Right.
I wasn't looking at it like that. I was just doing my shit. I come over here, you know what I mean? It was just two different worlds.
So what was Pharrell doing though? He had Jacob the jeweler money. Was he already blowing up?
This is when he did like Super Thug and Oh No and
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For Nori.
Right.
Like around that time, Jiggy, Mace.
Right. So this is like late 90s, early 2000s shit.
Right after the Rump Shaker.
Yep.
You know, him and that Teddy Riley situation, shit slowed up for a little while. You know, whatever happened, and he had SWV gave him another chance, and he had did SWW the V. That's the next joint he did after the Rump Shaker, and after that he bumped into Rob, and Rob grew up with Nori and plugged him, and he did Super Thug, and then that got a Neptune run right there.
Right. And that track was huge. That track was huge. And so now he's with that Asian dude. And they had Nerd.
He always been with Chad.
Oh, really?
He always been with Chad from day one. Chad knew how to play every instrument.
So Chad is like this Asian musician. Was he also kicking it with your crew?
I mean, Chad ain't really hang out with it. Like, he wasn't the type to go buy a lot of jewelry and all that. You know how Asian people are. Yeah, the Asian family.
Yeah, they're
you know?
good with their money.
Right. He wasn't.
They're selling you
like say if him and Pharrell's making the same exact money, right? Chad ain't buy a lot of shit because you know how the black world, you want cars, jewelry.
Yeah, you got to show off.
He had to do all that. He wasn't doing all that.
Yeah, the Asians sell you the shit for you guys to show off. Now, but was he kicking it, coming around with like, you know, the hood dudes like you guys?
No.
He didn't really get down like that. He was uncomfortable.
No, I mean, I hung around Chad, but not being around
The whole crew.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I know Pharrell, I think Jeezy was telling us stories like you guys would be damn near getting in shootouts and at clubs and Pharrell would be there.
Bro, I was at a club in Virginia when we was younger, and it's these guys on the other side of the water, and they run that side of the water like, and they was young, like 17, 700,000, you know, but they was killers. But they walked in, we went to a club on the other side of the water, and I was with Pharrell and, you know, everybody from my side of the water, everybody, like all the big drug dealers, everybody, we was all over that side. Because I think Lil Kim was there or somebody.
Lil Kim?
Yeah, but the dude on that side that's like that run that side, the young boy I'm telling you about, and this way back in the early 90s, driving Land Cruisers and shit like that, you know, when them shits was the shit. He walks up and says Pharrell was the guy that robbed him. And, you know, all the drug dealers from us side, like, you know, we know what Pharrell do.
Yeah.
So we like, nah, this dude do music, bro. You got the wrong guy. This is the guy. Yeah, it was that serious. You feel me? Like, we couldn't even convince him that Pharrell ain't rob him. And this the head dude on that side.
Right.
And we on their side of the water. They come in the club like 30 deep. And you see guns on them and everything. And they just walk out the club, so we know they outside.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The part
bro.
of you think maybe Pharrell did rob this?
Nah, I know he ain't robbed. Bro, hell no, bro. I'm like, hell no.
Do you think they were just doing that to start some shit?
Nah, I know, like...
No, I'm saying, do you think that guy just said that to kick up some shit with you guys?
No, because I know him. Like, after the situation, the guy that was doing the shit, the head dude, used to go with Shampoo's sister. So it was like they could talk. Like, I knew the dude, kind of, you feel me?
So maybe it was just mistaken identity or some shit. Who knows?
It was superly that, but...
Okay, so what happened? You guys bucked it out?
Nah, we all just left after that, and there's only one way to get back to our side. Like, you got to go across this bridge to get back to our side of the water. Because we're on their side of the water.
Chesapeake Bay Bridge?
They set up around that bridge and just start shooting a lot of cars right there. Yeah. But they hit the shampoo plug in the leg through his car. Our head dude on our side.
Wow.
So
You guys
now,
shoot back?
this is, say we're back on our side. We hear, such and such just got hit in his leg coming across the bridge. And we knew that was, y'all can never come back on this side of the water ever in your life again.
Wow, that's wild.
Because once he put it out, it's over with.
Right.
But once they found out who they shot, it was please cop like a, like, bro, I'm gonna bring them to you. That type shit.
So did your crew get retaliation for that?
Well, Shampoo was like enforcing with Peter, with the guy that got hit, and they got a call that one of the guy's friends was inside the restaurant sitting with a girl at the table. So Shampoo and the guy walks into the restaurant, but the dude flipped the table over and ran and left the girl in the junk. I know the dude too. Like, everybody cool now.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, even at that time, Shampoo got it squashed and had it that the guy from the other side of the water that runs the other side to squash it and sit with the dude he shot in his leg, and they got it cleared off. And he bought the same guy to studio, Shampoo, them talked to Pharrell. And they squashed it and got it.
Apologized to Pharrell? Yeah.
They squashed it.
Yeah.
So everything got cool. And every time, we used to go to like All-Star Weekend, CIAA, all that shit. Anytime it came up, Source Awards.
Yeah.
But when we move, all the big-time drug dealers from our area always go. So, but when we go out of town, we all together. Even though we don't be together at home.
Right.
But when we out of town, we together. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we all used to hang together.
So
I'm talking about the other dude. Like, all us used to hang together.
Yeah.
We all got cool as a bitch after
Right,
that.
right.
But everybody didn't get the memo that you're allowed back over this side.
So did something happen to that dude?
Yeah, rest in peace.
Oh, damn. That's cold. That's cold. Now, so Pharrell is, when he really breaks, when he really explodes, you guys are still in the street.
Yeah.
But you're going to the Source Award parties.
We're still flowing.
Are you his entourage now,
yeah,
kind of?
exactly.
Wow.
His entourage going puffy parties. Yeah, no, none of that crazy shit. I ain't seen none of that.
You didn't pass
But
out?
Yeah, I've been to a puffy party with Pharrell in New York.
Tell us about a puffy party. Those
It was
banging, right?
Yeah, they had. And when I was, oh gosh, killing people. When I was in there, this rapper brother, he had like a bag of shake of E-pills. But it wasn't no pills like they're shake.
Yeah.
They had probably like 40 bottles of Cristal.
Just dumping it in the
So these
in the bottles.
little dumbass bitches, everybody want to be greedy, walk around with their cups. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So the whole party's on
Floating.
E.
But you was told that it was E in the Jello shots and shit like that. That they was giving out in there.
So that shit's fun, man. Say what you
I
want.
had a good time, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. And I didn't know. I used to dance too in videos and stuff. Pharrell used to. So I went to LA one time, and Pharrell met me up there like 2 days later. I went to LA and I was hanging out with like Hype Williams until Pharrell got up there, whatever. We went to Babyface studio. So while I'm in Babyface studio, Mariah Carey walks in there and I see her feet. I'm like, what the they were perfect.
Yeah.
And we happened to go out that night. I'm just with Pharrell up there by myself. We go out with Mariah Carey in the limo, but when we get to this building, it's like a little brick shit. And I hear the commercial saying everybody can get in but you. I get inside the party and shit. I'm dancing, jam, me, being pretty. I look at Pharrell's face, and it's like he was getting a little mad. So I'm like, what's? He's like, yo, that's Mick Jagger's wife. But this bitch throwing it to me, though. You feel me? Bro, I'm at Hugh Hefner's birthday party. all the girls, I didn't know still, but I see a whole bunch of girls come out negligee and he's sitting on the chair. I still don't know where I'm at though. And they all would just walk by one, just kiss them in his mouth. And I'm looking amazed because, you know, I'm in that pimp shit big. You feel me? I'm like, this coolest old dude in the world.
Right.
Yeah, I was at Hugh Hefner's birthday party.
Wow. That's how big Pharrell got overnight.
But I was with Pharrell when he first met Lenny Kravitz. Both of them had the little teeny small ass Fred Siegel t-shirts on.
Right.
$700 t-shirts, little teeny ass t-shirts, and both of them showing it. I was with him when he first met Lenny Kravitz.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Grammy Awards party.
That's wild.
Yeah, I was doing all this shit at early teenage years though.
And you're still
In the street.
going back to Virginia.
And I go straight back to the hoods and get money. That's why.
Straight back to the kitchen.
I mean, all that.
Wow.
Straight back to how I got to survive.
How crazy
Because
is
people
that?
looked at it like Pharrell was taking care of us. We was getting our own money.
Everybody was getting
Yeah,
their
we
own
was getting our own money.
Well, it's the same with the Clipse. You know,
Yeah.
Jeezy's managing them at a certain point, and meanwhile he's moving tons of weed, 100 bricks at a time. Crazy.
Yeah.
It's such a fascinating, and this is why this whole Virginia area is so fascinating, because on the one hand, you have this guy Pharrell, who to the outside world is like the softest, light-skinned, pretty dude making alternative pop music.
Yeah.
But he's homies with big basketball jersey wearing, crack dealing that are making videos outside the projects, grinding. You know what I mean? So it's such a creative place where the drug dealing overlaps with the creativity and the music. But you guys are all talented at whatever you're doing, whether it's cooking crack or making beats.
Yeah. Hey,
It's really interesting.
Do you know I said that though? Like, even as far as the people God put me around, like even Pharrell, everybody was like rose. You feel me? Like at another level of their life. Even the drug dealers I'm around, they wasn't regular. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So he always put me around different type of people.
Right.
The killers I'm around ain't regular.
Yeah.
So it became a time that, like, you know, if people know you dealing that type stuff, your name will pop up and shit that don't even got nothing to do with you. You feel me? My name pops up and shit that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Like indictments or
No. I'm
murders?
talking about street boys, just street. Yeah, that street type shit. You feel me? And it became times like I just wear the shit. I might run into the. They say I did it, and I see him in the club. I'm just gonna eye screw him until he get past me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Knowing I didn't do it though.
Right. Maybe I did do that shit.
But no, they know they know I'm close around to some. I'm not gonna say, oh, da did it. You feel me?
Right.
They know I'm around the that's doing it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, I got homeboys that might be. Now I don't want nobody to backtrack on none of my homeboys. I had around me that try to backtrack on my homeboys or something like that. You feel me? And I don't approve of that type stuff. For instance, like you got people out here that what we call them? People that wait for you to leave your house. What do they call them? Like cat burglars.
Yeah.
You feel me? Then you got out here that if somebody say is in there, I don't give a it's coming out of there. No, I'm talking about it's coming out of there. However they got to do it,
Right.
torture or whatever.
Yeah.
I know crews. I know all them crews.
Right.
You feel me? But deep down inside, to somebody else, they might seem like a menace or something. But I know they soft side. You feel me? Like I know the side of them that I don't even see that bad side. Like they just surviving. They just do what they got to do to survive.
Yeah.
In the most sense.
Of course. Now, did you see as time's going on, are you seeing the guys that you're cooking for, the dealers, do you see them getting bigger and bigger and bigger?
Yeah, I seen Jeezy rise.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I seen Jeezy rise. I seen all of them rise, see, but
Did they give you credit?
The other ones are all dead.
Yeah.
How about that? All of them dead.
Murdered.
Yeah, murdered.
Wow.
One of them got murdered. They say the police, it was some police pulled them over, New York. Yeah, so some real shit.
Wow.
These are some big though too. They were like dealing with heroin and shit like that, just trying to cope world.
Did you ever deal with heroin?
Scared. Came with too much. Like I was around K at the early time. Like he played with it a little bit. I might been over there help him put shit together and shit, but I never would go out and sell none around. No.
Yeah, that's
It was too much, bro.
it's adult business. Yeah,
It's too much. You gotta watch too much. Everybody the do it, they gotta have it.
yeah.
They take your TV, everything.
Oh, of course.
They take it from their mama, so imagine what they do to you.
Right, of course. Now, did when the drought hit, how did the stretching of the Coke? How did that elevate? Like, what would people start asking for to come back?
See, when there's a drought and nobody got no Coke, you got lower level dealers that's like keep calling their phone, but they got nothing to give them. They need something to give them. Mm-hmm. So you might have somebody that say, "Oh, I got these for 1,000. I got these for 500." Now the ones that's and they'll go quicker, believe it or not. The 500 ones.
Right.
You remember I said double?
Yeah.
Now let's go 3 times.
Yeah. So instead of
500 a onion. I seen the big dude that used to hit Pooh off do that and stand at 7-Eleven off them bitches like water in a drought.
yeah.
Yeah.
So big dealers would go down to hand-to-hand sales if there wasn't a lot of product around.
Right.
And then if somebody brought you a bird in the drought, they're not asking for an extra 9, they're asking for an extra 18.
Yeah, they want it's gonna be high as a bitch. It's gonna be high that you gonna be like, bitch, it was just 1,000. You go, you know what I mean? And you in your mind, you gonna be like, man, the 1,000 was the goodest price ever you ever had. You feel me? Because probably went from 1,000 to 15 an onion.
Crazy.
You feel me?
Crazy.
That shit don't sound right, bro.
No. And now they have.
And if you don't know how to cook, oh no, I can't see it.
Yeah.
That don't sound right. And I remember them days.
How did nobody else figure out how to cook like you?
That's like you said, it was some chemistry shit in your brain because who else gonna take a chance and try that? Why are you thinking about that? Mm-hmm. If you don't know nobody getting you no bird, you feel me?
Uh-huh. Yeah, and the only difference is that you didn't put any water in it and you cooked it in a pan rather than a Pyrex.
Right. And I'd rather do it than like say you the powder man and you put in like taking 21 grams and putting like 7 grams on it or something, you feel me? And making an onion, they cook that shit in water, that whole 7 coming out and they getting 21 back and they mad at you.
Right.
But they give it to me, I would never know what you put in that bitch. Even if you gave me what you did for him and say, Tony, cook this up for him, they won't say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They would never know it was in there.
And you didn't care about the quality of the Coke?
Yeah.
Or did you?
Make the quality though, you feel me?
Right. But the powder that was brought to you,
It
like,
was good.
do you
Like
think
that
it was
shit,
usually good?
Yeah. I know which ones are good and which to take. Like that fish scale shit, that shiny shit,
Right.
that yellow Coke,
Right.
that shit a take.
Okay.
Like brown shit it'll be what it is. But that yellow and that fish scale, it'll take.
So that's how you told the difference because you didn't use Coke, you didn't try it. So you buy the color of it, and obviously with the fish scale, it's rocked up and it cracks open. Yeah, yeah, I can tell you got a real passion for this. It's too bad it's not.
I ain't no passion. I don't hustle.
You're like the Anthony Bourdain of
at the time,
cooking Coke.
I was a little more cockier when I was young.
Did your your father? Yeah, when you blew up like this, what did your father think? Did he know?
They knew I was hustling the whole time. They knew. Nobody knew I was playing with. Nobody knew what I was really doing in the streets. They didn't know about the bad parts. None of that type stuff. To everybody in my family, I'm the good kid. You know? The kid that's on TV dancing and shit like that. You feel me?
Right. Yeah. Right. Except for your disabled aunt.
Yeah, she knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do about it?
Yeah. She do everything.
Did your family use it all? Did you have?
My pops did.
He was smoking crack. He was a smoker.
At one time he was. So he got over it.
Did you serve did any direct family members actually sell drugs and bring it to you to cook?
Nah, because my cousins and stuff, they all hustle, but they was all in different neighborhoods and stuff. They take it away, think they can, everybody feel like they can cook.
Right.
Everybody, however they doing it, they thinking they the best cooks or whatever. But, cooking it raw through the water, you know what I'm saying? That type shit. I let them rock out.
Mm-hmm. And then Pooh, what year did Shampoo leave us?
Pooh knew how to cook. Pooh got killed in 2000. No, it was Gritty Turn 2000, 99, it's December or something. Like.
And what happened? What were the circumstances?
Well, we get a call saying that, they like did him in kind of bad, like torturing him, super torturing him. I don't even really want to go in on like they super tortured him. Like broke his bones, all kind of stuff, tied him up. But he always told us he would never tell nobody where his money at. Because he already knew whoever kidnapped me or get me, they're going to kill me because they know I'm going to come kill their whole family. He always said that to us. And it was just crazy that he stood on all that. Wow. But the night before that, I know he just got like 30 bricks. He had like 2 compressors in his crib. So when they went to the spot after he died, somebody had took like a brick and just swung it all over the floor in the house and took the rest of the work. And you know what I mean?
Wow.
And I know he had left a large amount of money inside of storage. And, Tim's supposed to got it or whatever, but I don't know the truth on all of that. But
hopefully the family got it.
Nah, I heard he shifted some money to his Pooh wife, but...
Oh, the guy who actually did it?
No, Pooh storage and stuff was in Tim's name.
I see. Okay. So, wow, so Shampoo knew that his time was coming. Like to let you guys know, hey, if they kidnap me, I'm dying, but I'll never let them know where the money's at. So just...
I didn't look at that like he knew that time was coming with that.
But I think he prophesized it to know that he had done so much dirt, that he had ops that would do that to him. It's almost like...
I just know how cautious he was. Like, if we ride into his house, he gonna double that twice before he go park.
Right.
Just to make sure ain't nobody following him. If you ride in the car beside us, you white. You riding in the car beside us and you got your hand out the window like this. You hear me?
Yeah.
He can say, "Oh, look, he said I'm going down." For real, that's how paranoid.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
With good reason.
Riding with your hand out the window like this and your thumb going down. He can say, "Look, he just said I'm going down." For real, he was paranoid like that, bro.
Well, then how did these guys get the drop on him?
We still don't know.
To this day.
But what I do know is his mom called him for $100, and he asked somebody for $100 so he get home that morning, she said, in the car with him. So nobody never came up and said, "Oh, I was riding with Pooh that day." And he don't just ride with anybody. Right. So it had to have been one of us. Not me, but, somebody in the crew.
Of course.
That led him to whoever got him.
Oh, maybe not on purpose, though.
They did it on purpose. Somebody probably paid them to do it.
And you never had a suspicion of who that might be?
Nah.
The inside person?
I'm starting to hear little things, but nah.
That is crazy. That kind of plotting. Like, so crews would just... would investigate like they were detectives.
Investigation was homework, bro.
Homework.
That's what they call it, doing homework. They might don't hit you that day. They might sit outside your house and watching you and see you leave and everything. They might hit you a week later. Every day they're outside your house, though.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Every day.
Straight up.
Sitting up watching. Yeah, your every move.
Detective work. Yeah. Wow. To me, that is really some Southern shit.
Yeah, it is.
I know stuff like that happened, in the height of the crack years in Harlem and probably LA. But to me, that kind of violence really manifests itself in the South. And Virginia technically is the South, so.
Yeah. Top of the South, bottom of the East.
Yeah. Yeah. The old South, they called it in antebellum times. Did that affect you? That hurt when he...
Yeah, man. That hurt. Because you don't know who did it. And somebody around us ain't right. And then I'm inside his crib when he died, or we had a funeral or whatever, you just listening to everybody's stories and who you think it is. My mind going crazy like, bro, I think you did it. You feel me? For real. Like, real talk. Like, even after that, certain 2 guys had a whole bunch of work all of a sudden. You feel me? And I'm like, something ain't right. Why y'all ain't come to me with some work? Right. You feel me?
Right. Would you have gone, and if you found out who it was, would you have gone and retaliated, you think, in that era with your mindset?
It would have happened. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All I had to say it to certain people.
Right. Did you have the stomach for the murder game? Because you're such an affable...
I had a stomach for everything.
Like you could have done it?
Yeah. I had a stomach for everything. I had a stomach. I feel like I was like a lion. Like, even at transport and shit, bro, I would not take nothing nowhere. You feel me? Like now. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, I just felt like I wasn't scared of nothing.
Mm. Did you keep something on you?
Always. Mm-hmm. No, always. I even got, when I told you I got no felonies now, so I had a concealed license shit. Me and Pusha went and took the class together. Sat in the class together. He still got his license right now to this day.
You guys went and took a firearm class,
Mm-hmm.
you and the world famous Pusha T.
Mm-hmm.
So you could carry legally.
Mm-hmm. We actually got our cards together.
Okay, you're cooking 20 birds sometimes. Like, were you worried about getting home invaded and kidnapped? I mean, how did you protect yourself? Did you move kitchens?
Who was gonna? Well, yeah, because
like how did
even some I was cool with, I knew they would do it, but you got to know how to move. You can't let everybody know where you at, because I knew how it go. Mm-hmm. You know, I was a wolf.
How did you pick where you were going to cook? Did you move spots? Did you move kitchens?
Okay, no. My sister house. Because it was like a what I would call a safe grounds for them, because they knew her.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, they probably wouldn't have felt safe out somewhere else, thinking I'm going to have somebody come in there or something. You feel me? But they felt safe with my sister.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you have any muscle looking out? I guess whoever's cooking for you is...
That's just like somebody saying, did we have muscle looking out when we went up to New York that time I got hit? You feel me? So I connect. You feel
so
me?
you're lucky. I mean, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Because you were handling some sensitive material, you know? Wow.
Right. Just nobody knows. You just don't talk.
Okay, so around this time, you start to go up to New York to pick up, real weight, multiple units at a time. Why did you deviate from your original business model, which was just cooking for other people? Why did you decide you wanted to go, have your own work?
Oh, no, I was just looking to grow. Just, everybody is about that money.
Yeah.
It was coming across all kind of money from all different kind of ways, and you got to make it work. I'm trying to, leave shit out here for my kids. And that's the biggest thing with me. Like, out of all of this street stuff, that music shit, my biggest regret is the time that I was away from my daughter and my son. It's like the sacrifices I made in such sense. Mm-hmm. And, that's the only thing that really bothers me. But other than that, we're just trying to survive and make it. And we always just felt like that was just the one. Just the one, always. That just the one.
So, but I mean, you're making tens of thousands of dollars a week just cooking for other people. So why did you think, okay, if I got to go get a unit in New York for 18 and I could sell it for 30? Well, look, you were just trying to expand. I get that.
Yeah, and for real, on this type, what you saying, like Kay kind of led that, like talking to, and our connect we had met through Gangstar, the rapper.
Okay, yeah, go into that. This is fascinating.
Like Kay used to take care of Little Dat, Gangstar, his group, the group home.
Oh.
So by us being cool with them, Kay met the plug.
Okay, so Gangstar...
All this music industry shit too still, you feel me?
Right, it is, yeah, and especially in this era, the music and the streets were side by side. They were married, You want
to know some weird, crazy shit, right? And even then, I don't just blame him, but because I know him. But one day, Pharrell called me and told me come to the studio. I goes to the studio, and Gangstar's in there. He's working with him. This years after I've been shot up, knowing who they, you feel me, all friends.
Okay, wow. So hold on. Well, I don't want to skip ahead, but
he always think he can mend shit.
Pharrell.
Yeah, like, I don't know what it was, bro.
Well, because he's not of, he was around the streets, but he's not of the streets.
Yeah, but
so
I never wanted to be around that type,
No, he didn't have to bear the scars of prison or death or being shot. So that's probably why. But When you say Gangstar, you mean Guru and Premier?
Guru.
Okay, Guru.
Yeah, Guru.
So Kay, your friend, your co-D, your associate, he had a Coke Connect that was introduced to him by the late Guru of Gangstar?
Yeah, Guru, Lil Dap, Guru, his group.
Okay.
And Kay used to take care of them. Like,
Yeah. And they're out of Queens, New York.
Queens, New York.
You guys went up there and you caught from them the first time successfully.
Yeah.
What did you guys?
No, not the first time. A lot of times. Like,
Okay.
we were dealing with them for a while, like a year.
Okay. And what kind of weight would you bring back?
8, 10, but it was paid for on our side and not thrown.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, I'm gonna get back to that Guru thing with Pharrell. Imagine somebody call you to the studio. No, you done been away, healed up, knowing they was his friends, and you go into the studio and you see this motherfucker. So my stomach, soon I walked through the door, my stomach said, And I look, and do you know the first? I'm telling you exactly how it happened. This Guru, Pharrell says, there you go. He's like, yo, sorry what happened to your man K. I with K. And he was, Guru, hold on. Grab his phone. Yeah, the kid right here. Exact words. Nothing else, bro. This is what I'm hearing and everything. The kid right here. Yeah, hold on. Give me the phone. Yeah, I'm sorry what happened to K. Bro. Talking to me that sorry shit. But I won't try to hear none of this for real. I'm like, who the is on this other line? It got to be somebody, you know what I mean? So I'm like, that's what I mean by you can't mend everything. Bro, that's some hurtful shit. You feel me? That shit, I didn't know how to take that.
Who was it?
I don't know to this day.
You don't know if it was the Connect?
I don't know who I was on the phone with. He just,
Wow.
This is exactly what Guru said. Exact words, and that's it.
Yeah. Wow. That's painful.
Yeah, bro, you can't do that. That's different.
Yeah. All right, so this is what happens. So you're going up there, you're bringing back now a lot of cocaine. And now tell us about the business. You're splitting the 8-10 birds with K? You guys are 50-50 or how are you guys running it?
Mainly K was rocking that. He was just throwing everybody food. So he'll pay,
But how much were you taking out of all that
whatever
weight?
I put in.
Okay,
Like,
so a couple?
Yeah, a couple.
Were you making more? Did you find that was more profitable than just cooking for people?
Yeah, I mean, the cooking thing will slow down if it ain't a drought. If it ain't a drought, them dudes want to keep their shit how it is.
Right. So
You feel
other
me?
people were figuring
You
out.
only really get your shit off on the droughts.
Right. So you think other dealers were finally starting to figure out how to cook it themselves, so they didn't have
Maybe
to pay
not
you?
that. It just ain't a drought no more. You only touch shit for real, like them type people when it's a drought.
Right.
You feel me? Like they want to keep the shit the way it is for real.
Okay.
But if it's a drought, they might pay 20 and paying 30 this time. You feel me? Something dumb. So you like, hold up, man, I gotta make my money.
So business was slowing down a little bit.
Yeah.
On that end. So that makes sense now. Okay. So, but that's a good hustle. That's a good hustle.
No,
What
the
was the
gr-
ticket on a bird from a New York plug?
I don't remember the numbers then.
It was worth it though?
Yeah, it was worth it. Every bit of it. Because even them times, it was droughts going on. That's what made us keep going back. Because, okay, the time we went up there, they say God will send you signs and stuff before you die. Do you believe in that?
Oh God. Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Bro, we got so many signs that it make me real cautious now, and I watch everything. And I try to move off of my signs a little bit now, so I won't get lined up or nothing like that. But at that time, bro, we got so many signs that we should have left. We wouldn't been in this situation.
What were some of those signs?
These were the beeper days. And there was a place called Dr. Beeper in Portsmouth. That's the only way we got in touch, the Connect could get in touch with us, through the beeper. We're coming across Chesapeake Bay Bridge because, you got to cross that bitch to go into the other world from Virginia, but you got to pay a toll. We get to the toll, his beeper cut off. That's the only way to Connect can get to us. We got to turn around on the toll, go all the way back in Portsmouth before we go to New York now and get the beeper cut on. We did that. Now we going to New York, and you getting all these little dumbass signs like they're taking too long. We're at McDonald's parking lot. Oh, this ain't good enough. The area, too many people around here.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting all the signs.
Yeah.
And we weren't paying attention. I remember one time them talking Spanish, and Kay smack him on his leg. Like, yo, bro, I told you to speak English around me. He was like, oh, bro, probably were you scared? You know, I remember all these little shits. You feel me? Whole time this, I don't know Spanish. They setting us the up.
Yeah, and in the drug game, because, you know, I've been in the game myself, anything that is off, anything that's off with your routine, that means there is trouble. It's not just a coincidence.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Young and dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Young, not even 21 yet. You know what
Yeah,
We're little ass boys.
No judgment.
You look
dude.
at people now, we're little ass boys.
Oh, 20-year-old kids now are
Yeah.
such. You guys
Little
are
ass
young,
boys, though,
but
bro. I'm
you-
thinking I'm grown.
right? Well, this is grown man business.
Nah, bro, I watch y'all pictures and movies and stuff. Y'all got suitcases, 50,000 in there. A whole fleet of dudes with suits behind them with 50,000. We got 180 grand, 20 years old.
Right.
You feel me?
180 grand in re-up money.
You feel what I'm saying? But okay, fuck that. This is what called to me the God era. I never gave nobody a chance to talk about God around me. I know it sounds crazy looking at me like a little demon, but I knew I was told don't play both sides of the fence. So I'm telling you that I much knew I was doing bad and playing with that man, that devil dude. You feel me? So somebody come around me with talking about God, I'm gonna plug my ears and walk away because I feel like I'm a baby. I heard a baby don't get blamed for nothing because they don't know no better. I don't know no better either. I don't know what you're talking about. As far as I'm doing good. You feel me? So I never prayed to God. Didn't want to play with both sides of the fence. So this trip we go before that beeper shit, that trip, what we looked at as strangers and stuff like that. We went up to New York with 80,000 in the MPV. We go out to eat with these same. When we come out the restaurant, the van gone. So it's, to us, they made it like somebody just stole the van. So we think, oh, they ain't gonna, the police find the van, they ain't gonna know the money in the little compartment shit.
Right.
So we just waiting for the van to come back. Well, you know, that's some hurting shit. You come up there to get work.
Of course.
Your whole truck gone, you feel me? We come back. 2 weeks later, we go back up there again.
So you never got to recover the money?
We go back up there with $120. When we get up there to New York, this time, everything went good. We're coming back home. But this time, we're coming through Delaware. I'm asleep, Kay driving. We get pulled over by the state troopers. This tap my leg, boom. I wake up. Imagine opening your eyes and 3 state troopers behind you, blue lights, and you know you got 6 bricks in the car. Imagine that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nobody can, if you ain't been through that shit, you can't tell me what that shit feel like or what you should have done.
No.
I didn't know what to do. This shit was crazy. They pulled us out of the car. You know how they'll get inside that, listen for them knocking on the walls and shit. They doing all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, got my ID.
Where'd you have the birds? Where was the trap?
The MPV was on this side of the wall.
Okay.
By the driver's side. So Kay said he had to pee in his woods. We on Delaware Interstate.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, in my mind, don't run. You feel me? Don't think he could have run through the woods. He actually walked back. So next thing you know, the police asked me why I'm shaking. Bro, I did not know, because I've never been through this. I didn't know it was something in your brain that you can start shaking and you can't stop it.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to stop it. I didn't know how to stop shaking. I didn't know what's the
It's your flight response. So
Boy,
your
that shit-
heart's so
yeah,
elevated.
Bro, I
Yeah.
never been through it. The scene shaking, you can't stop. And police asked me why I'm shaking. I said, I just woke up. My eyes was red. I'm cold. You know what I'm saying? All that type shit. I just see the pill. And I just start praying to God, bro. I looked up at God, told him, if you let me go from this, I'll never do this shit again.
Yeah.
Never, ever. He heard me, bro. That man starting. When he picked his hand up, he had probably this much room to get to the coat. And he stopped. and gave me my ID and gave his ID.
Have a nice day.
Now we're driving back. I forgot. I don't know God, so they call that playing with God. Bro, they can't find our spot. You feel me? Now I'm just thinking we did it. You feel me?
It's like when you go to get an STD check and you're like, God, you bring this back clean. I will never run up in something raw again. And it comes back negative and you're like, man, I'm going to smash raw right the fuck now. It's the same feeling.
Bro,
You forget God.
I forgot.
Real quick.
I forgot all about God. I feel like I did it. They just ain't find it. Now I'm happy. I feel like, oh, we're safe. We can go home.
Yeah, you're invincible
Quick
now.
as we got that shit. Bro, but each one of these trips, we was telling the Connect, this our last trip. Because Kay and Mike just got a record deal. Mike just got like 500,000 or some shit from Capitol Records. So Kay was getting his peep. You feel me?
So Kay was getting
Everybody
ready to
trying to fly straight.
So
For
Kay's,
real, y'all need to stop hustling. But nobody's taking care. We got it. You know what I mean?
That I didn't know
So
that.
we kept telling our last trip, but it was a drought. Nobody had nothing. We knew it again. So it's like, all right, one more time.
Of course.
One more time.
So you're getting the bricks off like hotcakes. They're
Yeah,
they're
soon
gone.
that shit. Soon we got back with that shit from praying to God. It was gone.
Gone.
Okay, like one more time.
Now tell me the Connect. You said he was speaking Spanish. These were Puerto Rican guys? Dominican guys. Okay. Got it. And they're connected to a group that's on Gangstar's label.
Man, Guru, him too.
Like he knew these guys personally.
Yeah, they all friends. They all all people.
This is dirty.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a guy. I thought it was.
He was just trying to let me know he ain't had nothing to do with it. You feel me?
Right. Wow. And I didn't know Kay was getting ready to try to get out of the game. And
Yeah, because, Mike
are
was
changing.
going there. You
Yeah.
feel me? He just got a little 500,000 from Capitol Records, all kind of shit.
And
He
if
was
you know
going.
the street, hindsight's 2020, but the most danger is when a street dude is getting ready to get out of the game. It's
Yeah.
always that last deal that goes wrong. It is
Yeah.
like it's like a movie.
Yeah, it is, ain't it, bro? It is. So we go back this last time, and there we go.
How much cash? How many are you picking up this time?
We had 180 on us.
So that's picking up 10 joints?
I don't know what we was going to get this time, right?
I would say yes, because it was about 8. If you're getting 18 on a key, it's about 10.
But it was they never had nothing.
Right.
You feel me? So
Okay.
the whole time was doing all that McDonald's, going here, because it don't feel like the right. We went to about 3 different locations, and they felt like it wasn't right. You know what? They won't right. Y'all couldn't kill us right there.
Okay, yeah. So walk us through the day. You get up there.
Well, for one, we was at this club called Donzi's that all the drug dealers in Virginia, New York, everybody go there. We was at the club. We left there to hit the road to go to New York. So, cool, young money. We took 2 girls out the club with us. Said, y'all want to go to New York? Go shopping. They thinking they just going shopping. We get in the hotel. I had like $6,000 in my pocket. I left it in one of the drawers just for when we go do the little thing. When we come out, we're going shopping for real. You feel me? I was going to really, So we left the girls in the hotel. They don't know what we're there for. We just said we'll be back. Do you know I bumped into these 2 bitches probably dumb years later?
No way.
Yeah, I did, bro. And she came up on me on some crazy shit like we left them in New York. Like, bitch, Nick died and y'all better be, you feel me? Yeah. She looked at it like we left them in New York.
Yeah.
I said, then you get the $6,000 that I left in the drawer. They left the bitch, so the maid had to get it. You feel me? They ain't know I had the money in the drawer.
Right.
I'm like, bitch, you should have opened that drawer.
So you guys are you meeting in Queens again? Is this where you guys are staying? Or
When we
when you got up to New York?
No, well, we got a hotel. I don't know where we got the hotel. Back then I was like new to all that New York shit. Like I got family all up there, but I didn't know none of that part of the family. So I feel, And we was at a hotel, and I remember them saying they're downstairs. So we went downstairs. We all just went and got some breakfast. I'm smoking a joint and shit like that. We all went and got some breakfast. And we left the girls and said we'll be back. And when we got to the eat and stuff like that, that's when the dude, Carlito, he was on his phone talking to whoever he was talking to. And I tell you, he was talking Spanish and stuff. Boop, boop, boop. But it just went so fast after that. After we ate and stuff, we went to the McDonald's. And apparently we sat in the parking lot for a little bit, thinking we were waiting for the people to pull up with the food, to work. And we left there, went to a neighborhood, parked over there somewhere. That wasn't the right place. Then so we went by the Globe when Nas did the video at The World Is Yours. When we did that, then the car pull up. I see the dude. And I just see them pulling the cooler out the back. That's what they do every time, you feel me? Out the back, and the cooler had to work in it. Once they put the cooler out, I know Kay was getting the money out the side panel, and I just was turning the radio like this, looking for a New York channel. And while I was turning that radio, a bullet just shot straight through my head. Boo! But imagine somebody sticking the gun inside the VV. That ringing noise, bro. Wow. Amazing.
What kind of gun?
I got shot with a 4.4. These had handguns in both hands, bro.
But a 44 is a big caliber.
Bro, the bullet was so big that the bullet, he tried to hit me in my head twice. So I blocked it, and that shit went in here, came out there, and went in my throat. Bro, they cut it was sitting like at the top of my skin, the bullet. If I ain't block it, that bitch would have tooth through my whole neck. But every morning, I didn't want it to go close to this. This is why I'm healing up now. They can't take it out till my swelling go down. They ain't gonna dig in while I swole. So I had to wait till all the swelling went down for them to pull that bullet out. So the bullet was right here, bro, that I try to do this every morning. Take it and scoot it over, it won't go close to my throat till they get the bitch out. Yeah, it was big.
And then how do you survive a 44 to the head? Where did
it went in right here, and the shit came out right there where that line is.
Wow, so it missed your brain.
Yeah. Went in right there where that little mark at, and came out right there. My face up, you know what I'm saying? And my shit was like this. My nose bled for like 6 months.
Okay, so you were the first one to get shot.
Yeah, I would think so, because how the f*** he get out the car?
And then what happened? You passed out?
Hell no. He hit me in my head. I tried to block, because he tried to hit me in my head again. And then once he hit me in my chest right here, the bullet came out my back and went through my lungs, and I couldn't move nothing else. So I just let him do me in. You feel me? But I don't know how Kay got out the car. I don't know how because he was like a little ways up. You feel me?
So he was getting shot. It was just one shooter?
No, hell no. Carly, the other dude was shooting too. You feel me? Ain't that
From
crazy?
the other side of the car?
I don't know where he was at. I don't know. I just was dealing with this one. I'm looking at him shocked because I'm thinking we was cool. You feel me? Like, bro, you killing me. So I just noticed one. I just kept blacking out. So I remember my homeboy got shot in his head when I was young in the neighborhood, and he ran, and his adrenaline made the blood squirt out and shit like that. Right. So I'm like, I'm thinking and all kind of shit. I'm like, bro, okay, be still for the blood won't squirt out. I'm saying, it's still talking like this, man. It's crazy. So I went to sleep. I woke up again. This on the side of my door now, because I think they're getting the money. But he on my side of the door now, and he see my eyes open up. So I see him go like this, reaching his pants, like he could shoot me again. I don't know if he shot me again. I went back to sleep, but I just went back to sleep. You hear me? And when I woke up this time, the next time I woke up, I saw K1 in the car, but I saw them, all them running with their shirts folded up because they had money in 10 grand stack. They running, you see money blowing in the streets and everything while they trying to get the bread to the car. And I went to sleep again. When I woke up, the car was gone, they was gone. I saw K laying down.
On the sidewalk?
Nah, he was just in front of me, in front of the van, but he was a ways up. But I saw him staying up and actually fall without bending, that dead fall. But K had got shot in his head, but his bullet ain't come out him. Yeah. So you turned him into a vegetable, you feel me? Like the fluids. Yeah. So I went to sleep again. I'm sitting there. I can't move, bro. So what's next? I'm gonna die. You feel me? So I'm sitting there like, damn. I'm just keep saying to myself, damn. Nobody know where I'm at. Damn, where am I about to go? That's the biggest thing in my mind. Right. Where am I about to go? To hell, heaven, where? Wow. Where am I about to go? I ain't gonna see nobody no more. This is all going through my head, bro.
Did you think about God? Did you and how you betrayed your promise to him?
Nah, I still don't know him that good. You feel me? I still don't know him that good. But at the same time, it was just too fast and too late to think about anything but where you about to go.
Yeah.
I've seen people get shot in the head. I've seen them go to sleep. So I'm like, in my mind, like, where am I going? You feel me? I don't know where I'm going. That's the scariest part, bro. Wondering where you about to go, knowing you about to die.
Right. So you weren't trying to fight it.
Want no ifs, ands, or buts. I got shot too many times. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm gonna die. I got hit in my head. You feel me? Want no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So even when I went to sleep the last time, I woke up, Kay was at my door. So even then, because I thought he was dead, and he pushed me over and started driving. So I remember rolling the window up because the air from the outside was getting in my bullet holes. You feel me? And I'm telling Kay, you know, New York traffic crazy. So I'm like, yo, bro, run into the traffic, bro. Run into the traffic. I'm telling him, run into a car, bro. I'm telling this to run into a car for somebody can see us before we die.
And his head swelling up.
I don't know
blood.
none. I don't know none of that. I just see his eye hanging. You know, I just see shit. You feel me? I know, boy. I'm looking at you. You only got shot a little bit of times. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
He said, "How many times you get hit?" Pretty. I remember him saying that to me. I said, "More than you." Exactly what I said. And I looked at him. I said, "Bro, take care of my daughter." That's what I said to him. Next thing you know, I black out again. Next time I wake up, there's a police at my door. They're like, "Who did it?" That's all he want to know, who did it. And I'm like, "Bro, ambulance, get me some help." Hey, who did this? Who did this? You know, it's still cold days. I'm thinking we're going to live and probably come back kill these. So, you feel me? So I'm just trying to be G as possible, but about to die. I'm looking at him like, just call him, get me some help.
And is Kay now passed out,
I
dead?
don't know, because then I remember him getting out to try to get help, and I remember him falling.
So he managed to.
He fell, and bro,
he
that was
managed
it.
to fall down, then get back up, come back to the car, get in, and drive it into traffic, and then somebody called the police.
No, he drove more than into traffic. He drove somewhere, got off an exit, and we were by a hotel or something. You feel me?
Wow.
I don't know where he made it. So my mind, you doing all this, bitch, you gonna live. You feel me? So the whole time, I remember, bro, when they took me in the hospital, right? When I did get in the hospital, I don't know how many times I've been shot. Because the shit going so fast, you don't even feel it.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm talking about, sometimes they got to turn over and be like, yo, bro, let me check your body, see if you hit. You feel me? They going you so fast, you don't even feel it. So it's like, unless it hits something. But I'm in the hospital, I just remember them saying, oh, here's another one. Here's another one. I heard that so many times that it was overwhelming to me. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at them like, just, am I going to live? You feel me? So I remember when I stopped breathing, bro, I'm up while they pushing this bitch down my throat.
Your tubes into your throat.
Yeah, if I could breathe. Can you imagine that shit though, bro? I feel it. That's what I did, you feel me?
Yeah.
But they put me in intensive care, and I was John Doe. You want me to show you how God been working in my life, bro? There's no way in history of hell that this type shit can happen. I knew this girl named Shay from Norfolk State. She lived in Virginia, right? She graduated Norfolk State. But Shay was my friend in Virginia. I used to mess with all her little friends. She used to hook me up with all her friends in college. Everybody hang at Shay crib, smoke, and you know what I mean? Shay's out of college now and graduated. Years gone by. I haven't seen Shay in super years. I'm in intensive care, bro. You know who my nurse was?
No.
My right-hand of God, Shay.
Shay.
I go ahead, drop a tear, yeah. She remember her coming, wiping my face and everything. Nobody could see me in intensive care. She the first human I saw. Wow. Shay. Wow. Ain't that crazy, bro? And she's married to one of the dudes from the Roots.
No shit.
Yeah. First human I saw, bro. She wiped my face for me and all that shit. So it was like kind of crazy how all this shit was happening. But y'all could talk about, okay, for one, I didn't know Kay was dead.
How long?
All the whole time I'm in the hospital.
Right.
Tell me he just asked for me.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, he just asked about you. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
He's under the floor down below you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm thinking we both getting well.
How long were you in there for?
I couldn't even tell you that, bro.
So you were passing out. I mean, it must have all just been like a dream.
Yeah, it was like a dream. But that one, see, the thing wasn't that even while Kay was there, felt more stronger knowing my homeboy was still alive. We both are here.
Right.
But if I knew I was in that bitch myself,
Yeah.
because it wasn't the point of getting shot that was the scary part. The scary part is these all that bread and they find out I'm alive, they can send somebody in this bitch to kill me. So, and I'm in their hospital.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when they took me out of intensive care, you know, New York hospitals be crowded and packed. So they got helpers that'll just come take you the x-ray. Yeah. And I'm thinking every time somebody taking me the x-ray, they're going to kill me. This is real what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So next thing you know, they put me in a regular floor. So now I'm scared to death, bro. You feel me?
Mm.
I'm talking about scared to death. But it was this old dude they put in front of me. And I knew I couldn't move. I couldn't fight you back. I got hit here, so my fingers wouldn't work. I got hit here, so all this shit wouldn't work. You feel me? My teeth wired up.
Wow.
Bro, I didn't get cut open or nothing. Nothing. All bullets went in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. All my bullets. No bullets in me.
And that's really what kept you alive.
Yeah, they didn't have to cut me open or nothing.
Yeah.
Just patch them holes up.
You really got this story. This reminds me of Paid in Full. This is like the real life version of what happened to A.
Yeah.
When he got shot and Paid in Full, he sees the money, you know, floating down from the sky, and he gets hit in the head, and his boy gets killed. And this happened in broad daylight.
Broad daylight, bro. Wow. Broad daylight.
And now the obvious question is, was anybody prosecuted for this? Were there any arrests made?
Yeah, one got caught. He ordered a whole bunch of guns or something. The people said got caught, told everything on all of them. They all got like 3 life sentences.
Wow. Carlito too?
All of them, all 3 of them. But I was once I got out that hospital, you know, I left everything, my crib. I had brand new furniture, everything. I didn't want to be bothered with that drug shit no more. Like, if you even say you're going to meet somebody, drop me the off, you feel me?
Well, how'd you get out of the hospital, first of all?
My mom them snuck me out the bitch. Okay, I don't know K's dead, right? So I'm in this room with this old man, and I know I can't move, but they got to kill him before they get me. I know it sounds up, but I
do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's about to go anyways.
Yeah, I knew they had to kill him before they get me. So I at least see. I look at him while they kill me because I couldn't do the shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But one day I was just in my room, you know, watching TV. My room phone ring. You know, I could hit the little shit, and it's Teddy Riley. Out of all humans in the world, bro. Teddy Riley, bro.
Wow.
Call my room. Not my mama, not, you feel me?
Pharrell,
Teddy Riley.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know, I'm talking to him. Yeah, sorry about what happened to Kate. Yeah, he downstairs. No, we just left his funeral.
Oh, my God.
He struck it to me. Out of all humans in the world. Now, boy, it's talking about scared.
Right.
Now I'm pissy scared. I'm in this bitch by myself. You feel me? So
a lot of time,
right
a lot of time went by because they had time to get his body back to Virginia, bury him, have a funeral. So you were in there for weeks.
Yeah, but do you know I just talked to my homeboy Mike yesterday, right? And he was like, we was talking about the K situation. He was like, yeah, me and Chris, we came up to New York to see K when y'all got shot. The next day, I didn't know nobody knew he was in the hospital. So it kind of blew me like, you came up there. He's like, yeah, they wouldn't let us see you. Wow. But we saw K. We had to come see K because he had passed away. Wow. And soon Chris walked in there, he just fainted. I'm like, word? Wow. He was like, yeah, because that was my first time seeing my friend, somebody with a bullet and did-it. Yeah. And it just, like, I got to change my world. That's what Mike said to me yesterday. Goodness. I never even knew that, bro, that somebody came up there.
Yeah. Well, they probably didn't let them see you because you were in such a bad way.
Because they probably would have told me too, huh?
Yeah.
Because I did not know he was dead, bro. That shit crazy. Like, very crazy. Like, after I knew that, it was over with. But my mom them came in that night, deep. Like, deep as. And I made them sneak me out the hospital.
So you did the Tupac? You took
take me to a hospital in Virginia.
Yeah.
All right, you know what I mean? I ain't care if I went to Virginia for one more day and died.
Right.
I just want to see everybody again.
Yep.
You go through some shit like that, you want to see everybody one more time.
Right.
Because you know what? Shit was real, you feel me?
Were you called up by the DA to testify?
Go to court? Yeah.
Did you testify against them?
When I had went up to go to court, like, they had everything. They already had stuff in motion. I didn't have to go back up there. I didn't want to because I was kind of, you know what I mean, scared.
Well, did you identify them? Or
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Now, how did you feel about that? Because, you know, the G code is to never...
I felt like I had to do it for K and that type of world. And, dude, that G code, I'm dead. I'm about dead. You feel me? Y'all ain't getting away like that. And then I didn't really get into the situation of I'm at my grandma's house, right? Because I didn't go back to my crib. I went to my grandma's house so she could take care of me. And then one of my homeboys that was close to me and Kay that used to take the trips with us, them reached back to him and said they'd give him $100,000 to come get me if I don't come to court. So he comes tell me. So I'm getting well, can't really walk or nothing. So I'm scared of him now a little bit. We cool as bitch now. I know it won't like that, but then I'm scared as shit of him now because thinking you might take that buck and come kill me for them. You feel me?
So these dudes were serious players. That's what makes this so absurd. Like, why is doing that? These guys got money. Why do they have to kill you guys?
I heard they fucked up with they plug. Like, they owed somebody.
Right.
That's what I heard, though.
But don't take somebody's life, dude.
Yeah, they did it. And
I mean,
bro, they killed my man. You feel me?
Yeah. It's brutal. And that's why, you know, those guys got to go down. You just can't do that.
It's for nothing, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, but
that story almost brought me to tears, dude. That was I'm really sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry that happened to Kay, of course. And
well, you just asked me a little while ago, why do I call myself Pretty Tony or why they call me Pretty Tony? Well, you guys, my friends, you know, I was kind of ugly when I was healing up. My face was swole for like a year. My nose bled for like 8 months straight. And I had to drink out a straw. My eye was stitched up from when they flushed the little bullet fragments out my face. So I was ugly. I cried every day for like a year straight. But once I healed up, and I healed up like this, you know, I said, I'm pretty as I want to be. You feel me? So, yeah, that's why I'm Pretty Tony. It's stuck. It is what it is. One day Pharrell called me. Bishop Don, he know I like that pimp world. Yeah. He called me, snooping him in the studio. He like, so my phone ringing. He's like, this Bishop Don Juan. You know, I'm thinking, this ain't no Bishop. Yeah, I'm up here at the studio with Pharrell. Come through. He told me to give you some game. He the one told me to stick by my name and stand on it like a rock. Bishop did. You feel me? Yeah. And I stood on that name like a rock, bro. You feel me? Pretty as I want to be. I even had my own little, it's pretty, baby. Wow, get them off me. I can't shake them. You know what I'm saying? I had my own little motion with it. You feel me? Pretty as I want to be, bro. And I live by that name. I don't care what you ain't pretty. Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all don't know what
it's like calling how the mafia, they call a fat guy slim.
Yeah.
Same kind of irony. Wow. So, and this was around the same time that everybody got out of the game. I think the Clipse were now rapping full time.
When I got shot?
Yeah.
No, I was just dealing with Pharrell at them times.
What year was
this? I got shot in 95.
Okay.
So I got pushing them on like 97. So I was with Pharrell, them was like 91, 92. So no, it was just Pharrell.
Okay. So you, all right, so people were still in the game, but you were out of it.
I was already popping before all that music stuff, though, bro.
Right.
Like, I was in the street full speed.
Yeah.
Respected by every city in my state.
Right. So you were out of the game. All these stories you're talking about with Pharrell when you're at, dancing with Mick Jagger's wife, you're in LA, you're out of the game at that point.
I still was dabbling there.
Oh, I didn't know this. We didn't know this.
Yeah, because
we thought you'd learn your lesson.
Because this around the time. Because a year, once I healed up, I did the Ray J video. That's me popping across the screen in the Wait a Minute video. Oh. Once I healed up, that's when I did that video. Okay. So I was shot before that.
Oh, I see. So you were back hustling.
Yeah.
Interesting. Damn, you shot on God twice, dude.
One good time my cousin called me and said, bro, I was fucked up. You feel me? And it made me think, because he was like, bro, I'll give you a couple stacks. You go to New Jersey and grab this bag for me.
God damn
I don't know what's in the bag.
But to be honest with you, I get how you'd feel invincible. You got away with 6 birds clean from a cracker state trooper, and then you got shot through the head and you still survived? I might be back with the motion too. So nobody's blaming
I
you.
won't really back when okay.
Yes, you
okay,
were.
yeah, I was. And I did it.
You can't bullshit me. I'm too good at this.
Yeah, I did it, right? So once I got back, and I made it back and got that bread, that shit, whatever he had in that bitch, I don't even know what, he got rid of that shit and said, cuz, I need you again. But that need you again, something God said, bro, you ain't gonna make it back. I said, cuz, I can't do it. It's like something just told me you're not gonna make it back this time.
Yeah, but after you escaped with your life, literally you cheated death, you're still back with the cocaine. What year did you retire? That's what I want to know.
Around then, I was just jumping in to grab a little change.
Right.
A little bit. But
Were you going back to just cooking?
No, this was just doing little
Running for people?
Yeah, just little shit. After I got shot, bro, and Kay was there, do you know how many people, I was respected by that got money that come get this bird from me?
Oh, wow.
I don't, you know what I'm
They're
saying?
putting you on, yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough to say no to that.
Yeah, I did to a lot of people. That shit kind of shook me. That God stuff shook me, not the actual stuff shook me. Mm-hmm. The God shook me. I feel like I was playing with him.
Did you have any more close calls before you did eventually retire?
Yeah. See, after I got shot dead, I had dreams every night, bro. One time I was in McDonald's. My sister baby daddy shot me in my head. I wake up right before I die while I'm bleeding on the ground. One time I'm at Kmart. Somebody else shot me in my head. You feel me? I used to have dreams back to back. Mm-hmm. And then one day, my cousin, Shampoo, got beef with somebody. I know the guys too, though. You feel me?
Right.
And we all just outside the mall, and him and the head dude, they talking it out, and their crew, and our crew standing right here, and everybody got guns in their hands, but we close, like some cowboy shit. But they talking it out. But my sister baby daddy gonna say to the dude, "Oh, you gonna hold that gun and ain't gonna use it." Everybody's arms just lift up. I get shot again, bro. This ain't even my beef. This my cousin beef, Shampoo beef. But I get shot again. You feel me?
Have you considered a vest or
bro, it ain't.
shooting
but
back?
You want to know the ill shit about that, bro? I go to the hospital and say, I'm in it. They thought
Where'd you get shot?
In my arm right here, but it came out right there.
Oh, so for you, that's like, walk that off, dude.
I don't know where I'm shot at. So I just remember my dreams. And when one of my homeboys driving me to the hospital, running red lights. Stay up. I'm just shot in my arm, but I don't know where I'm shot at. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I get to the hospital, they take my shit off and say, oh, here's the X. Soon as she said exit out her mouth, I said, oh, patch me up. So now she's taking my blood. I mean, you know how they take your blood pressure, and she see my old bullet wounds. And she like, oh, what, you in a gang or something? Ain't that crazy though, bro?
That's crazy.
But yeah, I just know once you got that exit, they got to just flush it out, patch it up. Mm-hmm. So yeah, exit is my third shot. I got shot when I was 16 too now.
Jesus Christ.
No, so yeah,
Has
three
this
different
interview
times,
taken
11.
a turn, dude? We felt bad for you after you told us you almost got killed. Holy shit.
Yeah, but when I was 16,
you got a closet full of skeletons,
I didn't know about being shot then, you feel me? So when I got shot when I was 16, I only got shot in my other arm, but it entered and exit, but my jacket just filling up. I'm a little boy.
Right.
So, and I got shot in the mall fighting some other guys. Mm-hmm. So when my jacket started filling up, and I do notice I'm shot, I start panicking, going crazy. Well, it was a little dumbass shit. Yeah. And I act like I'm about to die. Take me to the hospital. Tell my mama try to sue them all.
This is surreal, man.
But yeah.
So you suffice to say, you didn't get out of the game. Well, can you tell us the year? Because around 2000, 2001, that's when Pharrell's popping, blowing up, like worldwide fame. And then shortly after that, Lord Willin drops and the Clipse are on. And so they're out of the game. Jeezy is wholesaling. You know, he's a drug kingpin. So where do you fit in? Do you know what year you actually left the streets behind for good?
Yeah.
2022.
Really for everybody tamper with little stuff, bro. You feel me? But like far as really playing in that street shit, around after the grinding and shit like that, we ducked the feds, all that talk. It made all us kind of like in that bubble.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like they can rap about it, but we still living it. Now the feds hearing this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So really, isn't that ironic? The Clipse got so big, but so specific that it kind of made the street guys quit the drug game because it put a spotlight on them.
Yeah, right. It put a spotlight on
That's
us.
fascinating.
One time, I remember the police coming to Pharrell security, telling him that he's fueling the Star Trek drug ring, not by giving us drugs, by giving us money to buy the drugs. I know that scared the shit out of him, though. You feel me?
The shit out of him. Did he come to you guys and say, "Hey, you need to fall
said,
back"?
He always said that. Even when Jeezy got
Arrested.
yeah, he
Right.
came and said something to Jeezy.
I mean, but he must have been like, God, did he ever?
He
threaten
heard.
to say, "Hey guys, I gotta like distance myself from you"?
He just did it.
Okay,
He ain't got a threat. He
just did it.
Yeah,
He just did it. Now,
Yeah.
to this day, what is your relationship, and what are the people, the street guys from your area? What is their relationship with Pharrell? Is there anyone, or does he come back to the hood? Does he stay in touch?
He comes back. He does a lot for home, for Virginia. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he ain't Pharrell. You know, if you can disappear like that, you don't got to deal with nobody.
Do you feel some kind of way about that?
Always. Yeah, I used to feel. I used to feel, but now I grew out of it, and it is what it is, and man up. But yeah, I used to feel some kind of way.
I think the
Does it bother
Clipse,
me?
I think Malice and Pusha, I think they stay a little more local, right? Like
Yeah.
you keep in touch with those guys.
Yeah.
Are they happy
Like-
for you? Are they happy? Are you happy for them?
I still talk to Malice all the time though.
Okay.
But I don't know about far as being happy or whatever like that. I can't say that.
Yeah,
until I
men
hear
don't
it
talk
out
about
your
their
mouth.
feelings,
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. But yeah.
But you
know,
stay in touch with those dudes.
Yeah, they see what's going on though.
With what?
Far as everything that's going on in the streets, they see everything. They're always connected to somebody that could keep them.
Wow.
Like I used to be that one. Like Pusha called me every morning, but he knew everything going on in the streets because of me.
Wow.
But you always got to stay connected to someone that can keep you.
To their ear to the
About-
street.
yeah,
So
keep
they
your ear to
still
the street.
have a
Yeah.
line on what's going on in Virginia Beach.
Yeah, like
Is there still motion out there?
as far as with hustling, if anything, weed or that boy, but that ain't my world. You feel me? There's
Heroin?
motion out there, and they getting it. But us,
Did fentanyl become a thing in that area? Or
it's
no?
there, it's everywhere. But the thing is, with us, we know it ain't. It's always gonna be something that come with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think there's anybody from your crew that survived that's very, very quietly getting money? Like on a wholesale level? Or do you think everybody in their 50s is like, nah, we're good?
I'm thinking, and I'm like, a lot of died, bro. Like for real, died. Like, I'm talking about and if they is, they doing that shit quiet as. You feel me? I'm talking about all of them, even the ones I used to look up to. Now it's something I might be out there and be like, bro, still hustling. You feel me? But you never know, because I feel like people had enough money. Like back then, a working man was a sucker.
Yeah,
Now the drug dealer is a sucker.
for sure.
So a lot of them probably putting their money into making it work another way.
That's it.
And you can look right still.
That's it. Yeah. Wow, what a time. What an era. What a story. Pretty Tony, thank you so much. This surpassed my expectations.
Yeah.
I really had a great time.
Man, I'm proud you let me on your platform, bro.
Did
Tell
you
my
enjoy
story.
it?
Yes,
Did
I
it feel
did.
good?
Yes, I did.
Cathartic telling your story?
Yeah, pretty much. I just want everybody to know I don't live there anymore.
Yeah, no way. Have you been told you look like DJ K Slay?
Nah, nobody never told me that. I'm pretty, baby. You know what I'm talking about? It's me, man.
You're pretty, baby.
Yeah, it's pretty, baby.
All right. Well, hey, let's talk a little more because I don't want to let you go. We're gonna jump over to the Patreon now and just do a little bonus episode, talk about anything we didn't get to here. But that was unbelievable. I'm so glad you're living, you're thriving, you've got a relationship with God, and yeah, man.
That's all I need.
Man.
Relationship with God, let go and let God, bro. I just wake up and try to live by my signs, and I do my part, and God do his part.
That's it, man. That's it. Anything you want to plug? Anything you want us to push to the fans?
My book just wasn't my time until now. Oh, yeah, and the merch.
Okay.
Definitely the merch. Just wasn't my time, Shopify.
Okay. Shopify, and then the book is called Just Wasn't My Time?
Just wasn't my time.
And then get it on Amazon?
Amazon or on Shopify, you can get it with a signed copy.
Excellent. So we're going to push that. Everybody go get that book. Everybody go get the merch. But if you live in Virginia, and we do have a lot of people who watch and listen from Virginia, come on, man. This is your hometown hero. Go with Pretty Tony. Just wasn't my time. And patreon.com/The Connect Show for more with Virginia Beach's own.
The city's only. Pretty Tony.
Pretty Tone. All right, you guys. See you over there. Take care. Thanks, buddy.